You don't need to predict the market. You need a plan that works no matter what rates do. Because let's be honest, trying to time the Austin market is exhausting. In June of 2025, we had almost 19% more homes for sale than we did last year, which means buyers have tons of opportunity, they have more negotiating power, but at the same time, rates keep hovering around 6.5% to 7%. So if you are on the fence wondering, should I wait to see if things get better or should I make a move? This message is for you. Here's what we're seeing locally from the Austin Board of Realtors. The median home price for Travis County is $525,000, which is the same as last month. So our prices really haven't moved that much during the spring. We had a flatter year overall than last year. And if you back up till 2022, that's when we saw our prices drop significantly. It had to do with mortgage rates at that time. But since then, for 3 years now, our prices have been fairly stable. Now, active listings are way up this year compared to last year. So that means buyers have a lot more homes to choose from. They can take their time to shop. As a result, listings are taking longer to sell. It's about 64 days on average, which again means that as a buyer, you have more negotiating power. And speaking of that, homes are selling for about 6% below the list price. Now, keep in mind that a lot of the listings have already had price reductions. So it just shows how much opportunity there is right now for home buyers in the Austin market. So why are some people waiting to buy? It's because they're focused on what might happen instead of what they can actually control. So if you're waiting for that perfect moment to buy a home, you might be waiting for a while because you don't know if interest rates are going to go back up or back down, if prices will soften or if they will start to increase. And that home you've been secretly stalking and you're in love with on Zillow, it might get sold to someone else who has more clarity. The truth is that trying to guess the market rarely pays off. But building a smart plan based on your timeline, your goals, your budget, that gives you control so that you can succeed no matter what the market does. So for every client who asks us, is it a good time to buy right now in the Austin market? We ask them 3 questions in return. Number 1, do you plan on staying in this home for at least 5 years? Number 2, can you comfortably afford the down payment and the monthly payments? And number 3, are you seeing properties that you really love? Now, if you can answer yes to all of those questions, then it's relatively safe to invest into real estate because real estate is a long-term hold. If you're planning on moving right away, it's always risky to make a big purchase. Now, when it comes to the budget and financing piece, we have strategies to help. So if you feel like I really can't afford anything right now because of the rates, here's a few things you could do. 1, you could shop new construction homes because we are helping clients get low fixed rates in the 4s and 5s right now. We're also seeing sellers who are willing to negotiate. It depends on how long the property's sitting and what their motivations are. But it's not uncommon to request closing costs as a seller concessions that you can help buy your rate down, or you might be able to just negotiate the price down a little bit more to make it more affordable. We've been able to craft strong offers that allow you to still negotiate repairs, lower the price, or get concessions. And finally, we can focus on value-rich neighborhoods that are likely to hold their value and their demand over the years to come. So we have reports that we can run for specific zip codes, certain neighborhoods, to give you the confidence to know that this is a safe purchase over the long term. It's not guesswork, it's a strategy and it works. So here's what I want you to know. You don't need to know what rates will be like in the next couple of months. It's impossible to predict that. What I do know is that typically if rates come down, it means more people are going to be able to buy homes, which will slowly eat up our inventory, which will ultimately make prices go up. So you're always chasing a moving target. It's impossible to say, I want prices to come down and rates to come down at the same time. What you do need is a plan that puts you in control of the market today. So let's talk about where you're at, what's possible, and the next steps forward to get you into your next home. Now, I'd love to know your thoughts on the Austin market. Drop a question or a comment in the comment section below. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel to stay informed of what's happening here locally. And if you want to connect, use the link in my caption to schedule a call.